What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and even though the gas station is right there, this is a long light, and I might be pushing this bike here in a second. Let's see. Success! Oh, I finally get to try out the features of my new Odin gloves. Let's see how this works out. Well, the gloves work out great. My debit card, not so much. Hello. $10 on two, thank you. Love the smell of gasoline in the morning. Smells like victory. Gasoline in the morning. Who am I kidding? More like gasoline in the early afternoon, because that's about as early as I wake up. Woo! You can do it! You can do it! Highway speeds. People love to leave that in the comments. They're like, Harley Davidson, the most efficient way of turning gasoline into noise without the side effect of horsepower. And I'm just like, you're not wrong. Especially not when it comes to this FXR, but you know what? It makes such a cool sound. I guess we could say something about the state trooper not using his signal, but my bike doesn't even have turn signals, so let he who is without sin cast the first stone. That's why I usually don't complain about bad drivers, something that's very common on motorcycle channels. They love to go off about bad drivers, but I never do. Whenever I see bad driving, which I catch on camera, kind of frequently, a lot of times I don't even post it, but usually when I do post it, I just kind of laugh. Because at the end of the day, I ain't exactly Mother Teresa on the roads out here, and I'm more of a live and let live kind of guy, if you know what I mean. Alright, time to stop off for I'm Too Ugly to Get Sponsored Bang energy drinks. Miami Cola. Tastes like flat Diet Pepsi, which I like, because I'm a subhuman mutant. Today's earworm, even though you guys can't hear it, provided by Dwight Yoakam. Alright, today's going to be a little bit of a different crew. Today is an all Patreon ride. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, man? Good to see ya.
You too.
Everybody meet each other? And those are guys who don't know each other anyway? What's up, bud? Good to see ya. What's up, man? Good to see you, my brother. What's happening, dude? I was wondering if I'd see you out here. It's fucking awesome, man. Good to see you again. You guys doing all right? Was this last time? That's freaking awesome.
I mixed JB Weld with crazy glue.
And it stays on there, obviously. Well, you might be asking yourself, what's it like to ride out with Shade Tree Army? What's it like to ride out with Shade Tree Surgeon? What kind of awesome, ridiculous, dirty biker bars will we be going to? What is in store for these people? Well, let me tell you, we're gonna do it up right. We're gonna go to a women's art show and drink mimosas. Just finished having the obligatory beer at Elmer's before we roll out, so at least these guys get one dirty bar before we go to have mimosas. But my man Qaz Motors here he's got a vinyl cutter and a YouTube channel, by the way, go check him out. He has a sticker for me, so I'm gonna let him put this on the side of the Krusty Glide right now. We got people here from local, we got people from Valrico, and we got people from Lakeland. You guys remember them from Phlegm. But the distance award goes to my man here, who is down from Michigan, up in the Grand Rapids area near Neal, EN 187.
You were on a mission. You had to get it on you.
Extra pressure.
Hell yeah! That's freaking awesome. Thank you, Qaz. I love it. I got my cosplay for dad stickers. Everybody's suited up. Who's ready for some mimosas? Ooh, good looking vintage CBR there. Well, it's not going to be all bad. I'm taking the whole crew down 7th Avenue, so I've never ridden with any of these guys before. Like I said, they're all Patreons, so I got to at least take them down something familiar. So we'll roll down 7th Avenue, but come on. You can't expect that you're going to come roll out and we're going to do something normal. Make these guys from Michigan feel at home with these bumpy, crappy roads. I'm definitely taking it easy today because I've never ridden with any of these guys before, and when you haven't ridden with anybody before, best to kind of ease them in slow, especially when you're doing stuff like merging onto the interstate. You know what I mean? Not be slow because we're merging on the interstate. Just be cool. We're being cool. I will tell you, my $20 China special windscreen deflector right here is actually doing a much better than expected job. This thing was exactly at the right height to make my helmet feel like it was a paint shaker, so this was definitely needed. Well, I don't think we're gonna be super welcome, man. Yeah. No, dude, we're showing up to the scene on crappy bikes with bleach blonde mohawks at a women's art show serving mimosas, man. You know what? Exactly how I like it.
Smells so much burning oil off.
There's a whole lot of crusty motorcycles out today, that's for sure. Dude, I feel like someone's gonna call the cops on us just for pulling into this place. Think skinny thoughts. All right, we definitely got to synchronize putting down on the kickstands right now. As always, here's to the subhuman weirdos of shadetree. Cheers, y'all. Qaz, feed me one of those raspberries right now, bud. Grab it with the tongs, not your hands. Now, don't put it in my mouth with the tongs. That's just gross.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Delicious.
10 out of 10.
All right, we're up here. It's International Women's Day. We're drinking mimosas. We got our pinkies out. We're showing A Rose Gallery a little bit of love with some crusty bikers. Well, I've punished these guys enough with mimosas and fancy folks on West Shore, so it's time to take them to a little bit grungier, okay? We had to suffer through pinkies up mimosas. Now let's go somewhere a little more our style. Woo! Success! All right, hopefully mine follows your lead. All right, well then I know this thing will not start without a choke, even if you let it sit for freaking 5 minutes. Take it easy. This is why we're going 15 miles an hour on the interstate on a Sunday. Hope everybody's all right. All right, if I'm gonna take my Patreons on a ride, we gotta go over this, man. We gotta go over this bridge. This is like iconic in shade tree surgeon videos. I mean, I don't know. Maybe iconic is the wrong word, but this is my favorite view of Tampa because it's dirty. It's industrial. There's ships, but there's still the ocean. There's still green. I don't know, man. This is the view I like, man. I don't like pristine and perfect. I like it like this. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good putting these guys in the video because, as I said before, these guys are all Patreon, so they support the videos. These videos would not happen without these guys believing in me and also believing in something bigger than just the channel. These guys are all believers in the Brapstar concept and that community garage and us building a space where we can all hang out with no judgment and no egos and just a love of everything on two wheels and help people who are just getting into it pass down knowledge. You guys get what I'm saying. Having them in a video today, taking them around, putting our pinkies up with some mimosas, now hitting River's Edge. I don't know, man. It makes me super, super happy. I like it a lot, not gonna lie. All right, let's see what's shaking at old River's Edge. From one champagne to another. We got the crew out here at River's Edge, and this champagne's a little more our speed. Well, good times at River's Edge. We're about to head out. We just met up with my buddy Stoney here, who would have met up with us earlier, but he was up at Bert's Harley Davidson buying this Ultra over here.
Actually, it's a limited.
Oh, it's a limited in bright orange. I love it. All sound and fury and nothing really happening that exciting. But that's what we love about the Krusty Glide, isn't it? Gotta wave to the scoots and the dirt bike kids. Hell yeah. Well, we've got something cool planned. It was supposed to happen today, but things didn't quite line up. You see, Qaz Motors, what we're gonna do is this. He's a new rider, he's got that Sportster, he's got a YouTube channel, and I said, you know what? Why does everybody buy a motorcycle? To get laid, that's why. So the next video that we do with Qaz Motors, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set him up on a blind date. He doesn't know what the girl looks like at all, but we're gonna go out, shade tree love connection, and she's gonna ride on the back of his bike for the whole day. He said he's down. The girl, who shall remain unnamed for right now, said she's down. Keep an eye open for that, both on my channel and on Qaz's channel. We would have had it done today. Unfortunately, his Sportster doesn't have passenger pegs and doesn't have a back seat. So we got a little bit of modification to do before he can put a girl in the back. Punish us, it's on to Coppertail Brewery. You know, I would say it's not only because I love Coppertail, but also because a lot of these guys rode in from out of town. When I say out of town, like, you know, Lakeland and Valrico, just kind of like a little bit out of town. So Coppertail here is in Ybor City and right next to the interstate. So I figure the last stop before we all part ways ought to be somewhere that's maybe a little bit more familiar to getting home. Plus, like I said, Coppertail's awesome. You know, you think this is just going to be a gimmick, but it's actually pretty convenient. Everybody drinking Florida Special tonight. I dig it. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers, Brand. No, with your damn beer. With your damn beer. Pick it up. Cheers with your water. Good times, guys. We got them back to Coppertail, which is a little closer to the interstate. These guys got to go back to Lakeland. Qaz has got to go back to Plant City. It was good times. I had fun. We got to drink mimosas together. It was beautiful. Ride safe, guys. My bike will freaking start. They beat me. Apparently you guys went the right way. The FXR ain't fast, but it's faster than that. Good times with the Patreon crew today. That is for sure. But now it's time to go have, whoa, as I'm scraping my boot on the ground, it's time to go have dinner with some non-motorcycle friends. And I use the term non-motorcycle friends very loosely because they both have ridden motorcycles on the channel. They just don't actually own motorcycles yet. We're headed out to Three Bulls Tavern to have dinner with Sean and Erica, who you have seen learning how to ride motorcycles on the dirt bikes. Hopefully we get to do that again soon. So, update on my cheap Chinese windscreen. To no one's surprise, least of all mine, and probably least of all the manufacturers of it, it broke. So, there's a little thing that goes on the edge of that's supposed to keep it in there. You can see it on this side over here, and that rattled right out. So I don't know if this is just that crappy or if it wasn't designed to deal with as many eagles as I have on the FXR, but I'm gonna try to super glue that on there so I can still use it, but would not recommend. Lasted about 50 miles, if that. So
50 miles of use for 20 bucks. I would say not exactly a good bargain.
Well, I kind of forgot to film an outro for that video, so I'm doing it now. Huge thanks to everybody who came along on the ride. Huge thanks to all my Patreons who support the channel, support what we're trying to do here, and are trying to help me make something bigger than just this subhuman piece of garbage, trying to make something nicer than that. So thanks to everybody who came. Thanks to everybody that was there in spirit. And until next time, y'all, keep it weird.